Hey everyone, it's Kaycienikole, and today we're going to go through a fun core stabilizing practice. We're going to start off with a little bit of a warm up, get the body ready and prepared to work into some of these core focused movements. We're going to get some twists, we're going to get some side bends, we're going to activate through the side body, the front of the core, and the back side of the core so we feel well-rounded, open, strong, and stable. All right. You shouldn't need any props today, but if you want to have anything for extra space, comfort, whatever you want, have it available. We're going to start off in a nice seated position. Hands cupping over the knees, spine up tall, close your eyes, establishing a little bit of breath here. Exhale, let everything go. Through the nose, take a breath in, fill up your belly, all the way up to your ribs and chest. Hold at the top, sip in a little more, any tension from your day, and then just open up your mouth and let it go. Again, slow inhale from the bottom to the top, all the way around, all directions. Hold once you've reached the top of the breath. Pause. And then open up the mouth and let it go. One more with the breath in and out of the nose the whole way through. Slow breath in from the bottom to the top, all the way around, fully expansive. Fill up the lungs as much as you can. And then through the nose, just as slowly exhale, empty out from the top, all the way back down to the bottom. And then relax a little bit of effort over the breath, but maintain a nice, smooth, easy rhythm. Lightly constrict the airway down the back of the throat, giving the breath a more audible tone, sound, ujjayi breath. And then when you're ready, gently blink open through your eyes, hands cup over the knees. We're going to go through some seated cat-cow motions. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, tuck the tail, round your back. Inhale, scoop the heart forward and up, lifting. And exhale, round, chin to chest, tuck the tail, curl. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Go ahead and take a couple more on your own. Add in anything that feels good for you here. And then make your way back into a nice neutral shape. We're going to warm up the wrists a little bit here. Right hand comes forward like a stop sign. Left hand comes in front of the fingertips, gently draw back. And as you release, let the right fingertips go down, or for more intensity, create a fist. Left hand helps to pull the top of the hand back. Release and shake it out. Other side, left hand forward, palm forward. Right hand helps to draw the fingers back, getting a nice opening into the wrist. As you release, let the fingers go down or create the fist. Right hand in front, gently drawing back. Release, shake it out. Okay. Let's get some good little twists and side bends here. Arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right side. Left hand catches the right knee. Right fingertips come down to the floor behind the hips. Weight stays in your hips here. Lift your spine, deep breath in. And then exhale, twist yourself open to that right side. You can even look back over the right shoulder if you'd like. Give yourself a couple more breaths, lifting on the inhale, twisting on the exhale. Last one here. Continue to hold on to the knee. Back hand begins to reach up. Take a breath in, lift the spine, and exhale, lean over to the left, stretching that top arm over, getting a nice elongation through the side body. Inhale, come all the way back up, unravel, let both arms reach over your head. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand catches left knee, left fingertips to the ground behind the hips. Lift the spine, take a deep breath in. Exhale, twisting open to the left side. Same thing, a few more breath rounds here, lifting taller each inhale from the base of your hips all the way to the crown of your head. And exhale, twist. Let's take about one more here. You're going to continue holding on to the knee. Back hand reaches up. Deep breath in, lift the spine. And exhale, lean over to the right side. Stretch that top arm over. On your next inhale, come all the way up, unravel to center, reach your arms high over your head, bend your elbows, pull your elbows back, open up across the front of the body, and drag the arms all the way down to your sides. Roll the shoulders forward, up, and then roll them all the way back and down. Once again, roll them forward and up, and then back and down. So before we get into the depth of that core stabilizing and opening, let's go ahead and straddle the legs open nice and wide. We're just going to get a little stretch through the hips and hamstrings. You can walk the sit bones back, maybe pull the flesh back from underneath, adding a little bit more of that pelvic lift or tilt. Hands can be in front of you or behind you to keep lifting the spine. Inhale here, and exhale, begin to hinge forward as much as it feels good. Try not to just curl your spine, but think about lengthening the spine and letting the pelvis do the motion for you. Maybe sway a little bit side to side and just feel into your hip sockets. Couple more breaths. And then make your way all the way back up into an upright seat. Bend the knees, walk the feet in, drop back onto the hands, and rock the knees side to side. Okay, when you're ready, let's make our way into a tabletop position, coming onto hands and knees. And then we're going to do a little bit of threading the needle, but we're going to do it in a more core active position. So we're not going to just drop down. We're going to hold and hover. So when you're ready, let's inhale the right arm to the right and all the way up towards the ceiling as much as you can. And exhale, we're going to thread the arm underneath the left arm. Rather than dropping down onto your right shoulder, I want you to reach out and hover the shoulder as close as you can to the ground without it touching. Hand stays hovered. Inhale, lift it all the way back up. Exhale, twist, thread, and hover. Inhale, lift it up. Let's do that again. Exhale, thread, and hover. Inhale, lift it up. And then let's take the hand back down, tabletop position. We'll do the other side. Inhale, left arm reaches left and all the way up. Open up the ribs, open up the chest. Exhale, we're going to thread it underneath the right arm. Keep reaching away and hover the shoulders close to the ground as you can without it touching. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, thread and hover. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread and hover. Inhale, lengthen it up. And tabletop position, bring it down. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is going to work on a slow transition. It's going to really activate the core and the stabilizing muscles required to get ourselves from point A to point B. I'll show you first. I'm going to lengthen a leg back and I'm going to come into this modified side plank. After I show you, we'll do it together. We'll lift a leg up and then I'm going to say, kick it out in front of you. And then I'm going to pivot on my bottom knee as I swing the leg all the way around to the front with as much control as possible. It's not just momentum or swinging as it is trying to draw the foot all the way to the front, okay? After we go through some movements from here, we'll end up in a lunge position. And then we're going to reverse and either drop the knee, bring it back, or we'll keep the knee lifted and we'll step back into a side plank position. Okay. The option is yours. Choose the variations that meet you where you are. Okay. From tabletop, extend your right leg back, but tuck the toes. You're going to take the knee that's bent, take the foot and kind of kickstand it behind you a little bit for added stability. Then from here, we're going to open up the back foot, right arm reaches up. This is a modified side plank. Now begin to float the back foot up away from the ground. Feel your belly button pull towards the spine and imagine lifting it up behind your lower rib cage. Your core is active. Now take the lifted leg, start to kick it forward in front of your hips. I want you to look down right next to your left hand. And as you pivot on your bottom knee, you're going to sweep that right leg all the way around to the front. Make sure your knee is right over the ankle. Then right hand follows down. You're going to tuck the back toes, lift the knee off the ground. This is runner's lunge. And then lengthen your spine forward. Extend through your back heel and extend forward through the crown of your head. Now from here, you can stay with your hands down, but feel your belly button pull up and in, core is engaged, and then feel your pelvic floor lifting. Maybe you hover the fingertips. Notice I didn't change my spine. Maybe the arms airplane back. Don't change the spine. Maybe the arms extend forward for an extra challenge. Don't change the spine. You can even interlace your fingers, index finger and thumb reaching. Don't change the spine. 2 more breaths, whatever variation you're in. Now slowly lower the hands back down. This is where we have the option. If dropping the knee felt like a better option, drop your back knee here, okay? Otherwise, keep the back knee lifted. You're gonna bring weight into your left hand. Open up ribs and chest. Right hand can come to your hip or it can extend up. You're gonna pivot on your back foot or pivot on that bottom knee and sweep your right leg back. Either hover it or you can bring the foot to the ground. It's up to you. Whatever side plank variation you'd like. Press into the ground. Lift your hips away from the ground. Now take the top hand, take a deep breath in, and exhale. You're going to curl it underneath you. Lift your side body away from the ground. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, curl it underneath you. Really bow through your side body. Inhale, lift it up. Let's do that again. Exhale, curl it under. Now inhale, lift it up. Take the top hand, reach it overhead. If your top leg is lifted, bring it down. Foot reaches towards the floor, top fingertips bowing over. Lift the space between your ribs. Hips lifting away from the ground. Let's take another breath. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, hand down, plank position. Drop the knees, back down, tabletop. We're going to go through some cat-cows. Exhale, chin to chest, tuck the tail, round the back. Inhale, open, drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the hips. Take a couple more on your own. Move as slowly as you'd like. If you have too much energy, too much heat, just open up your mouth and let it go. Try to stay in your deep ujjayi breaths. Okay. Now we're going to do that other side. From tabletop, left leg extends back, tuck the toes. The knee that's bent, you're going to kickstand the foot back slightly. Open up that back foot. Left arm reaches high. Now begin to float the left foot up away from the ground. Feel your belly button, pull back and lift up. Pelvic floor is drawing towards the belly button. Breath, core is strong. We're going to take the lifted leg, kick it forward in front. Look down at the space next to your right hand. You're going to pivot on the bottom knee as you slowly step around to the front. Get the knee to stack over the ankle. Left hand down. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Reach through the back heel. and then draw the crown of your head forward, runner's lunge. Feel your core engage. Try to come up onto the fingertips. If able, hover the fingertips. Maybe arms extend back. Maybe they reach forward. Maybe interlace your fingers and reach out through your index fingers and thumbs. Few breaths. Keep the spine long. Keep the integrity. Now exhale, bring your hands back down to the ground. Option to drop your back knee here and use it as a swivel, okay? Otherwise, stay up onto the toes. Weight into your right hand. Left hand reaches up. You're going to drop to the knife edge or pinky edge of the back foot. Take your front foot. With control, sweep it all the way back. Maybe it stays lifted. Breathe. It can also lower down. From here, you're going to take the top hand. Deep breath in. Exhale, you're going to curl it under. Crunch. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, curl it under. Tuck, lifting through the side body. Again, inhale it up. Exhale, curl it under. Inhale, lift it up. If the top leg is up, bring it down. Take the top arm overhead and bow like the shape of a rainbow. Lifting through the side body. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Lift the arm back up. Exhale, take the hand down, swivel to plank, drop the knees, tabletop position. Go ahead and move through some cat-cows on your own. Inhale, you open up, belly drops like a hammock. And exhale, you round and curl. Take a few more on your own. Okay. Now, to give the wrists a little bit of a break here, we're going to walk the knees back and lower all the way down onto the belly. Now, once we're on the belly, stretch arms down to your sides. Neck is neutral. Reach back through your hands and fingertips. Inhale, peel your chest away from the ground. Try not to just pull with your head, but pull with the back. Legs straight and active, begin to float the legs away from the ground. Feel your back body engaged. Each inhale, feel yourself lifting a little higher. Each exhale, just settling in. 2 more deep breaths. Lifting higher, inhale. And then exhale, come all the way down. Let's bring the forearms to the ground and walk the elbows directly underneath the shoulders. Sphinx pose. So palms down. And from Sphinx, we're going to go through 3 rounds of some core activators. And I'll show you real quick. So you're going to have options. First option is we go from Sphinx. And as we press through the forearms and knees, we lift the hips and we kind of curl and hollow out. Notice it's not a hinge at the hips, just pulling them back. It's a scooping and a hollowing. Okay. That's step 1. We'll go through some motions and repetitions of that. Step 2 would be not using the knees, just using the forearms and the tops of the feet, which will look like inhale and then exhale. It's the same thing, just done on the feet versus the knees, okay? Entirely up to you what you want to do. So find your forearm positioning, strong and active. Heart lifts up. Okay, take a deep breath in here. Now either on your knees or on your toes, exhale, press your forearms and lift the hips, hollow out. Take a breath in. Exhale, melt the hips back down, ribs forward, heart up. Take a breath in. Exhale, press, hollow out, your variation. Breath in. Exhale, melt the hips, heart forward and up. Take a breath in. Exhale, hollow out. Hold breath in. Exhale, melt it down. Lift up through the heart. Open up the elbows. Lower yourself down. Take the hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up and back into your tabletop, and just briefly, either knees wide or together, big toes connect. Let your hips sink towards the heels. Relax your spine here for a moment. And just appreciating these little pauses in between. Re-regulating the breath. And when you're ready, come back up tabletop, and one hand at a time, just lift, give it a little shake. We're going to go through a little bit more here. So from plank position, just know that you can always come into this tabletop, dropping the knees, any point, okay? Plank position, come up onto the toes, shoulders over wrists. Okay, let's take a deep breath in. Open up your mouth and let it go. Okay, now breathe in and out of your nose. Right foot hovers. Once again, you can always drop your left knee to the ground. From here, take a breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, curl. Round your back. Inhale, lengthen it back. Exhale, knee towards your right arm, as high up that arm as you can. Now stay here. Exhale, lower the knee down towards the floor. Keep it behind the wrist. Inhale, lift it back up as high as you can. Exhale, lower it down. Last one. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, step it back. Drop the knees. Couple cat-cows. Lifting on the inhale, rounding on the exhale. Come back tabletop position, neutral spine. Stay here or extend legs back, plank position. Hovering the left foot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen it back. Exhale to your left arm as high as you can. Exhale, keep it to the left, slide it towards the wrist. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, slide it down. Inhale it up. Exhale, step back, drop the knees, cat-cows. Okay, we're going to go through one more round. And as we do, rather than going up and down the length of the arm, we're going to pendulum sweep our knee from one arm to the other, keeping it as high as we can. Okay. Once again, you can do it from tabletop. That's just fine. Otherwise, plank, make your way back. Hover the right foot. Take a breath in. On your exhale, knee towards your right arm. Breathe here. Inhale, stay. Exhale, sweep it to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Let's do it again. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale step back. Drop the knees. Feel free to take a couple cat-cows. And then we'll do the other side. When you're ready, plank or tabletop. Left leg hovers. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to the left arm. Hold here, breath in. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Step it back. Drop the knees. Either cat-cows or take a nice little child's pose. Maybe open up the mouth and let go of some of that heat. When you're ready, make your way up to a seat. Sweep the legs around. Coming onto your bums. Interlace your fingers. Nice little figure eights here. Okay. Shake it out. We're going to finish off nice and strong. I'm going to give you a step-by-step. Hands drop behind you. Lift up through your chest. Knees bent. Feet walk in, bring the legs together. Then from here, see if you can hover your feet away from the ground, bringing your calves parallel to the floor. You can stay here. Just work on hollowing out the belly, lifting through the chest. Maybe work on bringing one hand forward, maybe both. You also have the option of holding onto your thighs if that feels better. Maybe extend out through your legs. Don't compromise your spine. Keep it long, heart lifted. Feel your thighs trying to lift to your chest as your chest lifts up. Hold here for 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. Stay with me. 1. And then open arm twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Let's do that one more round. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Any variation is fine. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Bend the knees, drop the feet, arms wrap around the legs, fold over. Open up the mouth and just let it out as many times as you like. When you're ready, come all the way up. Any comfortable seat of your choosing. Spine up. Hands cup over the knees. Just kind of circle through your hips a little bit here. Both directions. And then as you close your eyes, take your left hand over your heart, right hand over your belly, and just feel that energy. Circulate it through your body, in and out of your nose, slowing everything down. Once you feel a little more calm, connected, and still, join your hands together at your heart center. Thank your body for all that it does for you. Being grateful for our core, the foundation that holds everything together. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you today. Open up your eyes when you're ready. Whew. So there are a lot of different ways that we can practice core movements. And in fact, core, because it is the foundation to everything, we can activate our core in every position to feel more stable and more connected, and also bringing a lot more integrity into our movements or positions. You either love core or you hate it, but either way, it's good for you. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments, and I'm looking forward to practicing with y'all again next time. Thank you.